Okay, so what I'm going to do in this video is basically show you how to use MyFitnessPal to track your macros. If you've watched my video on how to calculate your macros, this video is going to basically fall in line with that sort of thing and give you an idea of what to do. If you haven't, go click on the link now, check it out, check in the description box and get a good understanding on how to work your own macros out first. Okay, so what you have here is the home tab. You've got your food where you're going to basically track all your macros. The exercise tab is where you can track your workout routines and that. I use a different app for this. I don't really fill this in, so if you do add me as a friend, there's my account name there. If you do add me as a friend, you won't see any trading in there because I don't use this. First thing I want to show you is the goals tab. Now what you have here is basically your macros for the day. So you've got your carbs, your fats and your protein. Now based off what you have calculated through my macro calculator guide, that is what you're going to put in there. So if you was to change that by clicking on here, you want to go to custom, and then you now have the option to change the percentages to suit what you want. So for example, if you was to put 2,600 calories in there, you'll notice how everything changes and it is how you want it. At the moment I've been having 40% carbs, 35% protein and 25% fat. Generally that gave me the macros that I wanted. You can of course change that to however you need it to be, but I recommend you follow those macros that you've worked out. Again, you can change other things in here like fiber, how much sugar you want to limit yourself to, all things like that, and it basically gives you a good understanding of what to go for. This is basically what they work out based off how many workouts you have. This is probably something you might want to ignore. It's not very accurate, so I wouldn't use it. Same with their TDE calculation. It's not very accurate. I would ignore that and basically just go off what you've worked out yourself. So I'm not going to save that because I don't want to change anything. Okay, so on the food tab here, you've got basically your meals for the day. Now you can change the names of all of these to whatever you want. So if you don't want to call it breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks, you can call it meal 1, meal 2, meal 3. With me being from Yorkshire, I could probably call it breakfast, dinner and tea, because I don't have dinner and I don't have lunch. Does that know what I mean? Anyway, like I say, I am following intermittent fasting, so generally I don't have breakfast per se, but I will have meal 1. I just keep them like this because I know what I'm doing, so I'm not really that fussed about what it says. One thing to take into account is I tend to split things up just to make it a bit more manageable, even though, as an example, I ate all of this at the same time as this and this, so I could have put it all in one place, but that's just how I do it. It's entirely up to you. All that matters is that you actually track things and you keep them, keep it all together, and you know what you're eating. What you've got here is obviously your calories for the day, 2,201. So I'm 1 over. Carbs, I'm 10 under. Fat, I'm 4 over. Protein, 24 grams over. And blah 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 blah. Protein is quite high for the day, mainly because I have some Quest bars in the house and I have been eating them. They are packed full of protein and I like to have them. So obviously you could argue that the whole point of if it fits your macros is that you make it fit your macros. So I haven't done that because I'm missing out on carbs here, but really there's not much in it, and to be honest, I would say that those macronutrients based off the calories that I've got there are not 100% accurate, but they will be somewhere near, so I'm not really that bothered. Basically what I'm going to do now is show you how to add foods by using the actual app itself on your phone, but I'll quickly show you how you can do it here. Obviously it's pretty self-explanatory. You just click add food, it will bring you up to this. You can search for whatever you want, or all the foods that you've already put in will already be there, so you can just quickly select one. But say you just wanted to put in any random food, say slice of bread, you would search that and there you go, it would bring you up a load of breads. You pick the one that you want, make sure that the calories are somewhere near, and then you would just add it. Simple as that. So anyway, really that is all there is to this. It is not very difficult at all to track and follow things. All you need is a set of scales. Just remember to zero your scales before you start weighing things if you're going to use a ball on top of it. And pretty much that's it. It's For me, I found that tracking macros has been the most effective way for me to manage my weight loss and my weight gain. It's probably been the single most effective thing that I've done while starting all this body transformation, so I do recommend you do it. It does seem a little bit daunting at first. It seems a little bit like a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, but really all it means is that you'll be able to continue eating the things you like, not worry so much about it. That if you're, say for example, you've just ate a load of nice salads and whatever, got some typical healthy foods in there, and then you decide to eat a Snickers or a slice of pizza, you can learn to just break it down and fit it into your macros, and you won't have to start sweating cobs and worrying that you're going to ruin your diet and you're not going to get any progress. So that's what it's all about. It's about being sensible about your eating, not worrying about it so much, and just not getting too into it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to add me, that's great. I often post on there. I always try to get into people's diaries and give them a bit of motivation if I can. And it'd be cool to see some more people on there. So thanks a lot. Ta-da now.